What's up, my fellow Toonologists? Long time no see. I have not been on this YouTube channel. Well, I upload shorts. I haven't uploaded a YouTube video in quite some months, but your boy is back in full effect, and you read that title, so you know what you're here for. We are finna do a Red Power Rangers tier list where we're gonna rank the Red Rangers, stack them up against each other, compare, contrast, and see who's the best one. Ultimately, I know my personal favorite and who I consider the best, but we're gonna talk about all of them. Let's get into it. Alright, so you see the tiers: S, A, B, C, D, and F. I don't think I gotta explain what the letters mean. You know what's going on. The top is the top, being S, top tier, and F is ass. Alright, first up, we gotta start off with the first Red Ranger, being Jason Lee Scott. And I'm gonna keep it a bean. He's automatically an A tier Red Ranger. And I know some old heads are probably watching like, what? Jason's not S tier, he's the first Red Ranger. I don't give a damn about him being the first Red Ranger. He's a good Ranger. He's a good leader. I like Jason, but he's the picture perfect Boy Scout with no real layers to him. I am not interested in Jason as a character enough to put him in the S tier Red Ranger category. He knows how to lead a team. Hell, I would follow him into battle. I trust him with my life. But as far as him as a character, he's not that interesting to me. I'm sorry. He has no real compelling character arcs, story moments, or any of that. You feel me? He's just a good Red Ranger. Damn near great, you could say. He's a great one. He's just not S tier for me. Next, we have Rocky. And Rocky, in my opinion, as a Red Ranger, he is going to go in D tier. Now look, Rocky, I feel like a lot of y'all will put in F, because a lot of people within the Power Rangers community likes to hate on Rocky. Y'all don't think he's a good replacement for Jason, and that's really it. And here's the thing, he was never supposed to be a replacement for Jason. That's why I give him a bit more grace than everyone else, because remember, before Jason even left the team, Tommy was the new leader of the Power Rangers. Rocky was never intended to follow up after Jason and be Jason 2.0. He was never meant to be that. That's why I think a lot of people do too much when it comes to hating on his character. But granted, he is a for nothing character. Like, he's definitely a space filler character. He has some cool moments between MMPR and Zeo, but yeah, he's really a space filler. Next, we have Oracle from the Alien Rangers. I don't know much about him. I'm gonna be honest, I don't care much about him either. I'm gonna be honest, he's easily just gonna have to go in. He's gonna go in F. I don't care about Oracle. Next, we have Tommy, but his Zeo era specifically. Tommy as a Red Ranger, same thing as Jason. Picture perfect Boy Scout, can't do no wrong. I would follow him into battle. I trust him going into battle. But aside from his story within him being the Green Ranger when he was green, not red, Tommy really doesn't have that many compelling stories nor arcs as a character. He's Tommy Oliver, you feel me? He's Tommy. He's automatically gonna go into A tier, but he's not an S tier Red Ranger for me. I prefer Tommy in every other color aside from red. Like, if we were doing Green Rangers, White Rangers, and Black, he would have been S. But for Reds, personally, I don't give a damn. And that goes for Turbo as well. Love Tommy down. Do not think this is shade to Tommy. He's a great Ranger. He's the greatest Ranger. But as Red, I don't really care for. Now we have TJ, the replacement for Tommy. Toa's favorite Ranger. If y'all know Toa, trust me, this is his favorite Ranger. But TJ, I don't hate TJ. I don't hate him. But I don't love him either. He's a leader. He leads his team. He's not compelling at all. All I know about him is that he plays baseball. And he's a cool guy. But I mean, that's about it as far as TJ's character goes. I mean, but when he was blue during In Space, he was still kind of the leader there because Andros was more so doing his own thing. But that's him as a Blue Ranger. I think he's definitely a better Red Ranger than Rocky, but he's not up there. You see what I'm saying? Now we have Andros. his story of him looking for astronomer, trying to find his sister, and I love that he does his own thing. I get it, he's the Red Ranger, he's supposed to lead teams, but he does his own thing. He is who Jaden wants to be. Like, Jaden Sheba wishes he had the aura like Andros. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, Jaden got more aura than Andros, but Andros is so tough, bro. I love Andros, man. I love Andros, bro. He might have to go S tier just cause it's Andros, bro. How could you not? Come on, bro. He's not a better leader than Jason and Tommy and them, cause he more so goes and do his own thing. He doesn't care about being a part of a team, having friends, and all that other stuff. But tough, bro. I can't put him anywhere other than S, gang. Psycho Red. I ain't even talking about it. Black Air Force energy lives within him. Point blank, period. If you don't rock with Psycho Red, you're a weirdo. And you can't talk about Power Rangers because all the Psycho Rangers were tough. But next we have Leo Corbett, the Lost Galaxy Red Ranger. Mr. Step Up and handle responsibilities that was never his in the first place. I love that about Leo. He's also a really good ranger, a really great leader when the time calls for it, and it wasn't even his responsibilities. He didn't pull that Quasar saber from that stone. Mike did, but Mike died, and Leo had to handle them responsibilities, and he did it really well. But would I say he's a better leader than Jason and Tommy? Yeah, Leo put his life on the line and some more shit, man. Leo is definitely an S tier. But also another thing is, while Jason and Tommy are great leaders, like I said, their character arcs and their stories aren't that compelling, which is why Andros and Leo are over them. Like, I will say, I think Tommy and Jason are better leaders than Andros and Leo in a sense, but their characters and their stories are leagues better than Jason's and Tommy's. Carter Grayson. Now, Carter, in my opinion, is who everyone wants Jason to be. I ain't gonna hold you. I think Carter is the picture perfect Boy Scout Red Ranger, but at the same time, right? At that same time, he has that angst. He has that can't be touched, can't be messed with energy. He has that story and them arcs that makes him a really great Red Ranger, that makes him stand out compared to the other picture perfect Boy Scouts. You feel me? Carter Grayson. Carter shoot first, talk never Grayson, man. Carter tough. Just like in the finale of Lightspeed Rescue, when he was falling into that well or whatever, and he told the Rangers to leave him, my man will sacrifice himself for them. All the Red Rangers will sacrifice themselves to an extent, but I don't give a damn what niggas talking about. I don't care what nobody's talking about. Carter is an S tier Red Ranger. Sorry. Not Wes. What the hell was his name? Alex. He a lame. I hated him. Then again, I can't put him in. Then again, I'm gonna put him in D. Because Alex, when he came back after finding out that he wasn't really dead, he was on some BS and I wasn't rocking with him. I hated him. But he came around and saved Wes's dad. I respect that. I respect him for that, which is why he got knocked up to D. So yeah. Now we have Wes, who was my favorite Red Ranger until we got to another certain Red Ranger we ain't got to yet. Wes, Mr. Wanna get it on my own, don't need my daddy's money. Mr. I'ma fight a whole army by myself and send my friends back to their timeline. Well, their point in the timeline. Like, Wes is an amazing Red Ranger. His story is amazing, and come on, yo, Wes is like that, bro. I love Wes, Mr. Stand on Business, bro. I love Wes, man. He's easily an S tier Red Ranger, bro. Bro really told his father, I don't need your money. I don't want to do what you want me to do, bro. His father planned his life out for him. Wes told his father, I don't need you to look out for me, bro. I don't need you to help me. I'm going to find my own way. I respect anybody that stand on business like that. Eric. I said this before about Eric, bro. He is in the damn way 90% of Time Force. He needs to move. He just be in the goddamn way. I don't care. Yes, Eric is tough. He's badass, but move. He just always there in somebody's fucking way. But he tough. He's tough. The Quantum Ranger is tough. I love Eric. Eric is so damn tough. He doesn't lead a team, so I ain't gonna deduct points for that. But would I put him in S tier or would I put him up there? I can't put Eric anywhere lower than A. I'm sorry. I can't put Eric. I ain't put him in S because he got on my nerves a lot of Time Force. But he also had really good story moments, like with him and the little girl and her bird, or him coming around to West towards the end, and then you see him come back in Wild Force. He got the little thing with Taylor going on. I rock with him. Cole Evans, one of the best Red Rangers of all time. His parents got off by somebody who was hating because he couldn't get his mama. And then he's a fish out of water, man. So was raised in the jungle, had to become a Power Ranger and learn how to lead a team. He took the team from Taylor. What are we talking about? He's the Blazing Lion. Come on. Cole is easily S tier. Cole belongs in S, and I'm not arguing about it. I love Cole, man. Cole is so... Now we have Shane, the Red Ranger of my favorite Power Ranger season, being Ninja Storm. Shane cool. Shane is cool, a cool Red Ranger. He got aura, he got swag, you feel me? But he's not top tier. It sucks to say the Red Ranger of my favorite season is not top tier, but you know, he's not. I gotta be honest. He's not one of the best Red Rangers. He's a cool one. He's a good one. I would follow him into battle, but he wouldn't be the first one out of the other Rangers here. Shane may be the first B tier Red Ranger. Shane stands on business when need be though, but Shane is a cool B. Hunter, just about everything I said about Shane can be applied to him as well. He cool, stands on business, get the job done. He has that aura, but his story, you feel me? Him and Blake getting their parents off by Lothar, then Lothar lying and telling them it was the Wind Ranger's sensei, and they spun the block on them. Hunter is a more interesting character than Shane by far. I would say he's definitely a more interesting character than Shane. I may put Hunter over Shane. I think I'm going to put Hunter in A tier just off of his story alone. And he's tough as hell. I got to give him that. Connor McMidnight. Connor's so mid to me. Y'all love Connor. I don't get it. Connor talks shit, get his ass whipped. He's not even the leader of his team. I don't give a damn. It's Tommy. He's not even the most interesting character. He's not even one of the most interesting characters from his season. That goes to Tommy and Trent. Connor got aura though. Connor has hella aura. When he morphs Down Thunder power up, and he locks in, especially with Triassic mode and all that, bro. Connor has so much aura. And he's powerful as hell, especially when he goes Super Dino mode, or when he uses the Triassic shield, or when he uses his Battleizer. That be the thing that gives Connor points over a lot of Rangers, because he got aura. He got aura, but I hate him as a character. I'm going to put him C tier, but I'm going to put him C tier. I'm sorry. Y'all going to hate it, but I'm sorry. Connor is C tier to me. I'm sorry. Jack, the Red Ranger that didn't want to be a Ranger. He actually quit once Grum was defeated. I love Jack. Jack is a Red Ranger who we've seen grow from a bad leader, because he was a terrible leader with the way he treated his team in the beginning, making them do his laundry and go for runs and all that without him. But then we see him actually become a great leader, willing to sacrifice himself to save everyone else. And he even stepped to Kruger defending his team. And I believe he stepped to that monkey man on that one planet they were training on, if I remember correctly. Jack is tough. Jack is a great character and a great leader. I think Jack definitely deserves S tier for Red Rangers. A squad Red Ranger, F. Where else was she gonna go? Then we have Nick Russell, the quitter himself, but he's also the most powerful, one of the most powerful Red Rangers of all time, arguably the most powerful. Nick. He cool. I'll put Nick in B. I'll put Nick in B with Shane. He cool. I ain't got much to say about him. And that's his daddy. And that's Dag around. I ain't finished rewatching Mystic Force. I'm gonna be honest. He's just gonna have that. Lee and Bo, Dag around. Look, like I said, I ain't finished rewatching Mystic Force yet. I'm gonna take a wild guess. put him in the smooths. I sit him in C with them. Now we have Mac. Mac is an underrated Red Ranger. I think Mac deserves way more love and praise than he gets. His story about him finding out that he's actually an android, that he's not really human, and that his whole life was a lie. Then we see him having a bit of an identity crisis, trying to figure out who he is and where he stands within his team and his life within the world. And Mac really just wanted to be a hero from the jump. From the moment Operation Overdrive starts, we see he wants to be a hero, and I love that about Mac. I think Mac is a great character. As far as being a leader, he's okay, but he's a great character. Mac is a really well done character. I think he does deserve more love. I think I'm gonna put Mac as somewhere between A and B. I think I'm gonna give Mac A tier. I'm gonna give Mac A tier. He deserves that. Casey, Mr. Zero to Hero. Oh, you already know. That's S tier, baby. Bruh, from the moment we met Casey, he was a lame. He was weak as hell. He was a towel boy. My man's ended the series being a Pai Shuai master, running phase with Daishi, running up on Daishi's turf, spanking his henchman by himself, 1v50, or however many it was. Casey is like that. And then my man's mastered the jungle chucks, the shark sabers, all that, man. Casey, you can't hate Casey. Then he came back in Megaforce to train Jake, I believe. Or was it Jake and Gia? Or was it Jake and Emma? It was somebody. He was training somebody, one of them. And I like Casey. Love Casey. Scott Truman, the greatest Red Ranger of all time. Scott, I'm putting him to the front. Move, Andros. Yeah, Scott. No Red Ranger stands on business like Scott. No Red Ranger calls shots like Scott. No Red Ranger gets the job done like Scott. The way Scott steps to people, the way he talk to people, the way he be in they bushes telling them this his team and what he say go. Ooh. But then at the same time, Scott knows when to let another member of his team take control. You feel me? He knows when to trust his team, and you gotta respect that with a leader. Yo, I love Scott. I love Scott so much, bruh. I love him, man. He's the best Red Ranger of all time. Of course, he's the top of S tier. Stop playing with him, bro. Scott Truman, my one above all. That's my Martin Luther King right there, bro. Now we have what some of us like to call the glorious King Jaden Shiba. Jaden, aura. Define aura in Power Rangers for Red Rangers. Jaden Shiba. He's one of the most powerful Red Rangers of all time. Spin disc, shark mode, super samurai mode, shogun mode. And he teamed up with my favorite Red Ranger being Scott Truman. I do like Jaden. Jaden's so tough. Best swordsman in Power Rangers. Jaden, he's an S, but he's an S tier. He's going next to Scott. He's going next to Scott. And I don't care. Lauren, you trained all your life to do one thing, and you couldn't even do it. You cool though. Hold that D. Take that D. Troy, stiffest stone, stiffest board. Robo Knight had more emotion than you, and you're a human. Troy, but I wouldn't give Troy F. I think Troy is pretty cool from what I remember of Megaforce and Super Megaforce. I haven't rewatched it recently, but I give Troy a smooth. D. I don't think he's F. Troy cool. His character is a bit lame, but he know how to stand on menace a little bit. Now we have Tyler. Tyler never moved me as a Red Ranger. Never. But he's not terrible, I guess. I don't hate Tyler. He's just a Red Ranger with daddy issues. We haven't seen those before. Tyler, calm C tier Red Ranger. Calm C. Brody, F. I don't remember shit about Brody. Let me be honest. I don't remember a damn thing about him. What Brody? He's lame. He's lame. I don't like Ninja Steel at all. Like, at all. I couldn't even finish it. That's how ass it is. That's how ass the Rangers are. Aside from Sarah. Oh, aside from Sarah. But alright. Ain't this Brody's dad? You F tier too. Get on my face. Mick. Mick is funny. I like Mick. I do like Mick. Mainly because of his involvement in Dino Fury. Or is it Cosmic Fury he came back in? I like Mick. Bottom line, I like Mick. But, goddamn. Bottom line, I like Mick. Goddamn. Bottom line, I like Mick. If y'all couldn't tell, my little brother was sneezing in his room down the hall. That's why I kept reacting. But, Mick. C tier. Devin. He sneezed again. Goddamn. Devin lame. Another Red Ranger with. Doesn't he got daddy issues too? Yeah, he does. I don't like Devin. I'm gonna give him F tier. Who was this? Is that Evil Ranger from Beast Morphers? He another F. Zato. He sneezing again. All right. Now Zato. That ain't even got Amelia on here. Amelia would be an S tier Red Ranger. But Zato, his homeworld got destroyed, came to Earth, got a new team of Rangers, put them together. A leader that's willing to sacrifice himself for the greater good, willing to sacrifice himself to save others. He's also one of the most powerful Rangers of all time as well. Zato is easily S tier. So yeah, I'm done this tier list. How y'all feeling? I like it. Well, obviously I made it, but this is my tier list of the Red Rangers. There's a lot of S tiers up here. You know what? Maybe, if I had to move someone, I'll put Psycho Red in A. Put him in A. Everybody else, I think I'm good with everybody else. I think everybody else is in a right placement. I think they're all in right placements. I like this tier list, man. But if y'all enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments. I may do the other colors if that's what y'all would like. Let me know in the comments what colors would y'all like me to do. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTuber stuff, and I will be more consistent with this channel. I upload on shorts, but more long form videos is to come. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.